Hey guys, welcome back to another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. My name is Green Zero and we are on the map Arizona Sunshine, which is a map I actually don't mind. I actually like this one. It's actually quite good. I think it's a really good map. I think it's a really fun map to play on. It's really well balanced and it makes for a lot of very good games. We have a 2v2 here for you today on the left hand side, playing as GDI of Jackster. That's right, it's Jackster. We all know Jackster. He's been around for quite some time, very experienced, not super good, but okay. And on the left-hand side, we have his ally, Goffeffinho, whatever. I'm just going to call him Goff. This play here, I didn't know much about him. I looked him up, and he's played about 2,000 games, 50% win rate. So from what I can see, he's just an average type of player. I don't usually cast players I don't really know that often or that much, but I made the exception because, of course, we are running out of replays. There's not a lot of replays to cast. Battle Mark is already starting out. Before I even introduce the players, we have Disintegrators coming across the map. We have Tesla. That's right. Tesla is playing as Scrin Vanilla. And over here, Virus Play to Win, which is Killer25, which is obviously is much more well-known name. More of a red zone player, more of a 2v2 kind of camping map player. But he's I guess he's alright. He plays games, so he often is seen in those bigger 4v4s sometimes as well, but he's been playing as Killer25. Meanwhile, let's keep an eye on what's happening down here. It looks like Jackster is being overrun by the Disintegrator squads that are moving across the map here. And yeah, he's going to lose all of his Rifleman squad, unfortunately. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads there. Probably some buzzers which were taken out as well. Jackster will lose his spikes straight away. I'm pretty sure I've cast on this map before, especially on the stream. You should know it. You can just obviously look at the radar and you'll adjust to it. But yeah, basically you have your two starting fields, which you kind of side by side. Then you have expansion fields up here, and then a big one up there. Blue tip field in the corner, blue tip field in the middle, and the same is mirrored on the other side. So it looks like our Travel 59 Killer25 is moving his drone ship now to the south. And that's some fast blue tip coming out by Tesla. There is enough blue tip there to warrant that. He could also go down here. He actually pulled back his Disintegrators. These are slow Disintegrators, by the way. These are not fast legs. He is Scrin Vanilla. Did he think he was Traveler? Maybe he's trying to mess with him. I don't know. Maybe Jackster overspent, but Jackster has 4 Harvesters. Only 3 there. He's moved his drone ship already, so look at that. So Tesla already moved the drone ship. Obviously, he's actually put his second ref on his expansion, and of course we do have the extra harvest here. He's done a very weird opening here. Looks like Killer is going to join in the party on the blue tip field, and there should be enough here for him to fill his tank up at least. Oh no, actually no, sorry. Look at that. Tesla's going to have taken most of this. We have a minefield come down. Killer may lose that harvest. I don't know why he sent his harvester there, because I mean Tesla already sent one of his, and it's just Gunwalkers here. They may not be able to get that harvester away. Disintegrators are coming. Maybe he can save it. If he kills the Pitbull first, then he can probably save it. He will. And unfortunately the APC has wandered a little bit too far forward, and that will be the end of the APC as well. So Jackster, those were probably the units obviously he built to deal with the Disintegrator squads. Almost gets a harvester there, but yeah, Killer25 obviously was not a good idea to go to the blue tip field since his ally already went there. It's a long way to this south field as well, so Jackster will expand. Turrets down here from Goffeffinho. Probably saying his name wrong, but I'm going to call him G or Joff or Goff. I don't even know what I'm going to call him. We'll just reference him as the game goes on. So he's doing alright. I mean, he's got 5 and 2. He's got an extra harvester, 2 and 1 on the expansion. Second war factory, barracks comes down. Emergency watchtower in case he gets jumped, but there's 2 watchtowers here which will find, of course, both of the squads here. We'll sell that so he can pursue the Disintegrators, and that's going to be the end of Tesla's Disintegrator squad. But you know what, they killed a couple of units, they forced some units out, and they got a spike, so maybe it was worth it. Tesla is really cranking the economy. He's 5 and 2 on the expansion, although he is rocking 1 and 3 on the main, so sacrificing his main. We can see a rocket APC actually up there as well. Lightning Spike comes down together with the Tiberium Hive. Now, of course, none of these players are particularly pro, or none of them are pro. I would say they're mid to good range. I mean, obviously I don't know too much about Joff, and Killer25's alright. Jackster's probably, I'd have to say, Jackster or Tesla are probably the bigger names, even though they're not exactly big names, but you probably, heard of them. Double Storms coming out for Tesla. We're going to have some Storm Riders come out. Really good on big map Storm Riders because they give you so much map control. Just trying to take out the Lightning Spike first. He could kill the Tiberium Hive in like 2 shots, so I'm not sure why he doesn't just shoot that first. Killer25 moving out with some units. Does not have articulated, advanced articulators. He's researching it now. That is cleaned up. Harvest is now free repairs from the War Factory. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Predator tanks moving in now. This is just gunwalkers. They're going to have to retreat, and look at that. Oh man, Joff is coming as well. And they're going to snare these guys in this pincer move here. There's only 2 APCs though. That's a lot of disintegrators. There are more APCs here from Big G. But yeah, it looks like Jackster's like, no, actually I want to back up. He does not have a lot of anti-infantry there, just 2 APCs. And the cultists are coming in from Killer, and he is controlling them quite well. Rockets inside the APCs being bailed, and then the APCs are just killing them. So there you go. Killer25 showing that he does have the dexterity to use these cultist squads reasonably effectively. But cultist squads are one of those units that in a big ball are really quite good. I mean, you can just go in and just snare a lot of the enemy forces very quickly. If they don't have anything to deal with it, they can be a problem. Goffeffinho has put down a beacon. Oh my god, have they been jumped by these storms? They have. 1 harvester is dead, possibly 2. Oh my god, how many? He's got 12 of them. He's got 12 storms here. Oh my god, that's going to be really tough. Harvesters are now just being shot up. And look at this, he's going to try to get out before the APCs can really do anything. 1 storm rider gets shot down. He is going to skirt around. He's going to fly over some more of these APCs, might lose 1 or 2 of these storms. Oh, this is a big screen attack coming up here. Looks like Killer has a lot of disintegrator squads, and we see rocket APC towers. That tower needs to power up. Oh my god, he needs that gun tower to start firing, but he's got it powered down. Meanwhile, Jackster is under attack. This is pretty intense, this fight here now. Look at all the anti-air, all the gun weaponry firing from the GDI forces. They're desperately trying to hold on here and stop their harvesters being destroyed. Jackster is being pretty well ravished at the moment, and we can see that he is going to push those back. Big G is coming to help out Jackster. Jackster's army. Oh, look at this. The GDI forces just coalesced into this death ball now, and that is going to be hard to deal with. Look at that, and it's hard to tell because they are both yellow and orange. So, but look at this Tesla. Oh my god. How many storms has he got? He must have like 5 field of... So he's got about 20 storms now. And a lot of them are pretty badly damaged. There are quite a few that are damaged, but there's no double A back here. G is under attack. He needs a supersonic. He needs something, otherwise he's going to lose all his harvesters. Meanwhile, this attack, they're going to push the attack. They're going to run in here. The Prodigy may be killed. I think he's going to lose it. Yes, he will lose it. And all the cultist squads, Killer is not paying attention. I'm not sure what Killer is doing. He's doing something. Oh my god, all the harvesters are destroyed. Tungsten shell is done, but it's too late. Oh my god, Tesla just ravaging those forces now, but they have to deal with the GDI counterattack. All they need to do is hold on. They just need to defend out this attack, and they basically have the game won, or at least in a fantastic position. Not unless they lose like a ton of harvesters. Here come the storms though, but there's a lot of APCs. Oh my god, there's way too many APCs there. He shouldn't have flown over there. Almost all the storm riders now have been destroyed. There's 5 or 6 left, 3, 4, 5, 6 remaining. But look at this, the GDI Death Ball is still here. It's doing damage. Killer25 has nothing on the ground here. I'm not sure what he's done with his forces or what's going on here. Stasis will come in. That is a massive stasis. That gets a lot of units, but there's still a lot of APCs, enough to defend these remaining Predator tanks here. The drone ship is destroyed as well, so it looks like Killer has lost his drone. Very violent and wild fight here. Killer25 is out of the game, by the way. He has no production structures left. He cannot produce anything. Oh, sorry, yes, he does have production structures, but he cannot obviously rebuild his drone. There are tripods here now. Can they overrun these tripods? Oh man, he phases 1 tripod. That sort of counts as a kill almost. And these are traveler tripods, which means they have no shields. He will be able to pop the 2 traveler tripods first, but I don't think he's going to be able to get Tesla's tripod. Oh, maybe actually, because one of them is phased. He could go for the crush, but he's backing up tripods. If there's too many tripods, it's really hard to defeat tripods with this type of tier 1, because tripods would normally destroy that. But because they didn't have enough of them, it's been flipped. A couple more tripods and it would have been just a cakewalk there. Railguns is done for G. He's now moving in there. Goffeffinho is moving in with the railguns. Doesn't obviously have a lot of units remaining here. We'll have to wait and see what they're actually doing back at home. Killer25 is trying to... look at this. He's just building disintegrators directly into these APCs, and he's building gunwalkers directly into these tanks. This is the thing about Killer25 and some of these players. They don't know what to do. I mean, I guess he only has tier 1. He might as well at least build Seeker tanks or something. He might as well just tap out of the game and give everything he has to his ally right now. He just lost his tier 3 warp sphere. We do have an expansion here. Looks like both Jackster and G are going to share this field. Look at that, going to destroy that refinery as well. Just going to target that down. Could even take out this tripod. Yeah, he's going to focus this down. Jackster now just focusing everything, trying to do as much damage as possible. Might want to clean the husk up. Yes, he will take that husk down. He's going to retreat to the south. We have some air force or air units coming in now. Bloodhounds coming in. Have they recovered? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 harvesters there 4 harvesters there, another harvester there, harvester there. Look at this. The GDI players have managed to recoup a lot of their economy during this as well. They've recouped a lot of their economy. There are still 4 Storm Riders left, but you know what? With Tungsten Shell done, it would be relatively easy to just pop a turret or 2. Well, someone has Tungsten Shell done. Is that G? Yeah, he's got it done. So Jackster doesn't have it, but Goffeffinho does. These forces now will be overrun from Tesla. Gunwalkers from Killer and tripods from Tesla. I'm not sure if there's much point Killer remaining in the fight. I mean, he's getting a lot of economy, but I mean, all he can build is Gunwalkers and Seekers. It's literally all he can build. Tesla now is expanding. Tesla has a lot of economy here. So this is interesting. Railgun tanks, it's going to be tough. These Gunwalkers, what are they going to do against Railgun tanks? Pretty much just die. That's all they can do. Blue tip fields have been taken from both sides as well. They are continuing to keep those blue tip fields dry. Where was that fight happening? Oh my god, this is happening over here. But look at this. Killer25 is engaging rail weapons with Gunwalkers. He's just feeding his units. Meanwhile, Tesla knows what he's doing. He's focusing down all the tanks here. Jackster is in a bit of trouble. And Jackster may actually fall here. There's a lot of tripods here, and they were just building tier 1 spam. That's not enough. Jackster is breaking. He's breaking apart. Oh my god, he's got... Oh, look at this though. There are rocket heads coming from Goffeffinho now. He's got about 4 of them. He's got some rail tanks on the ground. These rail units just cleaned everything up in the middle, and he's actually going for the blue tip field here as well. Battle markers over there. He's trying to destroy the harvesters with the storm miners that he has remaining. Sonic emitter comes down, and now we have rocket heads, which means that's going to be the end. We have heroic rockets in there as well. That's going to be the end of these tripods. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to run in and destroy as much as he possibly can before he loses them. Maybe he can phase them, although he may have already used that. He might be able to teleport them away. He's trying to focus down harvesters. He just knows. He knows he's not going to get these tripods away. And he knows he just needs to do as much damage as possible. Tesla might want to clean up the husks now. It might be very wise to clean the husks up. He's only got 1 tripod remaining. There's no there's no power, for G. He's not power microing either. Doesn't have the skill for that by the looks of it. So these storm miners are not being shot down. Although actually, sorry, the rocket squads inside these units are shooting them down. The buzzer swarm comes in, does not get any of the tripods, and look at that. G is going to claim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tripods. He's going to have 6 tripods to his name. He's actually doing quite well. Look at this. Hasn't quite lost. He's got a bunch of harvesters here. Tesla's going to keep fighting. All the hexapod is over here. Jackster, I think Jackster might be the one who has to tap out now, because right now Jackster does not have anything to deal with that. He's building predator tanks, and all these predator tanks are going to do is just going to give the veterancy to the hexapod, as well as give money to Tesla. That's all that will do, and any player with even a small morsel of intelligence should understand that that's probably what's going to happen. But no, he's going to allow this hexapod. This hexapod is just going to milk this base head here right now. Jackson should just be either selling this stuff up or getting out of here or tapping out of the game. He's trying to get EMP grenades. Does he have it? He does have it. But you know what? There are corruptors here. He actually puts the sonic emitter down. That is from himself, not from his ally. Is he going to land his EMP grenades? Can he use them? Yes, he has. He's nailed it. But I mean, that's the thing. He's got the EMP down, but now what's he going to do? He's got 2 predator tanks there. He needs Goffeffinho to come and assist. Not sure what Joff is up to now. He has reclaimed and repaired all the tripods. Oh my god, he's got 7 of them as well. Man, Tesla's not going to be impressed. Tesla trying to rebuild them now. He's trying to rebuild Storm Riders as well. He's got Storms, Tripod, and Hexapod out on the field. He is chain EMPing these. Yeah, should definitely just kill that Corruptor first. I'm not sure why he's not. And now it's just killing all the Imp Grenaders. Yes, there we go. And he will teleport that away. Oh, just misses that EMP grenade. That's the thing about EMP grenades. This is why I don't like them. They're just so unreliable. They're so unreliable. Like, you need something you can rely on. You know, like, they're slow to fire. They're slow to hit. They move extremely slow. There's huge delays. And the Grenader squad can be deleted by basically anything Scrin deploys, so it just makes it difficult. Tesla really content on going with more of these storms, and of course those rocket heads aren't going to be able to do a lot against that. Although Jackster is now moving into infantry, maybe you want to see the compo armor upgrade if he's going to be doing that. The storm on, we got Firehawks coming down as well, so he's somehow managing to stay in this game. Space Command comes down, Tier 4 is on the way for the GDI players, and the tungsten shell is there already, and he's like, oh man, I cannot get into that. He cannot go into that tungsten shell. There are 2 turrets, but they're on the outside. If he were able to get through, maybe he could do some damage, but it's going to be hard to say. Jackster doing his best to reclaim whatever he can on the ground. Firehawks come in. They will fire some missiles. Don't get any kills. They didn't fire enough rounds before they Came in. He does have Stratifier, three Firehawks. Going to go for a second airfield. Is for Hammerheads or more Firehawks? I'm not 100% sure what he's got planned there. Goffeffinho has been a little bit quiet. He got all the tripods he recovered, but he doesn't really have a lot. I mean, he's got some forces here. He hasn't done a lot about that. That's the thing. He hasn't reorganized his economy very well. I think he's just been slowed down somewhat. So Killer25 is still in the game. I'm not sure why. He can't really achieve a lot. I think it would just be more beneficial for him to tap out and give all these harvesters to his ally, who's able to produce units which are a lot more meaningful right now. Tripods coming in, and of course the Hexapod's not going to want to see those. He's going to bum rush the tripod now. He's not quite close enough. Storm Riders are coming in here. He's got a lot of infantry, but the infantry are not Firehawks come in. They will do a lot of damage. A lot of those units get shot down though, but there's still a ton remaining. Phase Field comes down. He needs to land an EMP on it, but he's just going to get crushed. Oh, not quite, no. Rocket Squad's now firing here. This is pretty intense, this fight. He's going to go straight for the drone ship, and that drone ship will be destroyed. He is trying to focus down. Supersonic airstrike. Oh my god, and that's... he sliced them. And just remember, in Charles mod, the Supersonic airstrike doesn't actually do anything. It actually gives health to the enemy aircraft, so... that's probably a mod you're going to want to avoid watching. A lot of Firehawks coming here, but there's shards. Oh my god, a few Firehawks go down. All the tripods are down. He's chain EMPing the Hexapod, which is very low on health as well. Cleaning up all the squads here. Battle marker up there. These units are being completely overrun. They're just APCs, so they can be overrun by sheer numbers of gunwalkers. But look at this. He will teleport away. He does get the teleport. These tripods are a bit late to the party, but they should be able to clean this up. And now Jackster. Yeah, look at this. Jackster is doing the right thing, and he's cleaning the husks. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's just scared. There's a few too much infantry there. He's actually pulling back, trying to build gunwalkers. No attenuated force fields. I'd have to imagine that might be on the cards. No, he's not actually researching it. A lot of Tiberium here on the bottom side for these players. One half is not even doing anything there from Jackster. They need to get, Goffeffinho only just reorganizing down here. That's a bit too late. And yeah, he's got quite a few refineries. He's got 3. He doesn't need 3 there. He could sell 2 of them off. He doesn't need that many refineries. So yeah, you can see that as the game goes longer, as the game duration extends, you can see some of these lesser players are just struggling with the late game complexity. The thing is, the longer the game goes on, the more experience plays a factor in the game, knowing what to do, knowing how to play those scenarios, knowing if you play in a longer game, the pro player is definitely going to have a big edge because they're just going to know what they need to do and things like that. Jackster he does hold a lot of Firehawks. He's got hard points as well, so he could actually start bombing Tesla. I mean, there are some turrets here. They're scattered around a little bit just to be annoying. That'll cost him a Firehawk or 2 if he goes up there. But there is a Marv here, but look at this. Oh my god, he's going to run straight into... and he's not even going to reverse move. He's just going to run straight into these tripods. And, whoa, okay, so apparently the Marv just shot then, even though it was EMP'd. So, there you go. Kane's Wrath, everybody. Another fight coming down here. Jax is in trouble. I think the screen players... I think they just might have it. These Firehawks they can't really do anything in this fight right now. And Goffeffinho just lost his Marv like really easily. There's no Air Force for Goffeffinho. There are Firehawks, but I mean, they can't really do a lot. Firehawks are now bombing the power grid, but it wasn't enough. And all Firehawks just being destroyed left, right, and center there. They will knock the power out, but that doesn't do anything to stop this attack. That's the thing. This attack is now just moving forward. We do have some rocket heads still here, but there's gunwalkers there. It'll take a while to kite that down. The Firehawks are now being destroyed on the deck by these Seeker tanks. So Killer25 somehow, by staying in the game, has made this work, and he will get another Firehawk there as well. But Goffeffinho is falling, so look at that. The GDI players, I have to say that they just weren't able to re-clean up their main fields or the expansion. And apparently Goffeffinho just put down a ion cannon, which is 5 grand's worth of infrastructure that... is not going to fire because they're being overrun, and that 5 grand would have been a lot better spent on defending their base. So I think, just Tesla. I think Tesla was just clearly the upper class in this fight. He was just a little bit too far ahead of all the other players in terms of how much better at the game he is. I would have thought Jackster would have done a little bit better as well, but yeah. Look at that. Tesla is now just destroying Goffeffinho's base again. He has a 50% win rate, so yeah, he's probably not that adept in a situation like this, and he has left the game, which means Jackster now inherits the iron cannon for all of about 10 seconds until it gets destroyed. I believe Jackster will be surrendering. There we go. Jackster is down. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate for the GDI players because, you know, we had that really weird situation where both sides absolutely eviscerated each other. Obviously, the Tesla Storms just wrecked the economy of the GDI players, and then the GDIs coalesced into that death ball, and they were able to inflict crippling, irreparable damage to Killer25. So it was kind of a trading of blows there. But at the end of the game, I think, yeah, Goffeffinho might have dropped the ball there, not able to re-establish his economy or manage his economy well enough to, you know, deploy the units he needed. Jackster somehow managed to survive against the Hexapod for quite some time. If you look at the resource graphs here, you can see this is where obviously they lost all the harvesters, and this is where the fights happen, and you see that it wasn't too bad by the GDI players. You can see they definitely go off on a tangent here. But yeah, Killer25 obviously was limited to one refinery. That's what one refinery looks like. And then, but Tesla was just, he was just a monster. He was just replacing all of his losses, no problems, no worries, and he has won that for his team. So if we have a look here, 390,000 to 360,000, so about 30,000 in it in terms of the team. So it's still pretty close because of course Killer is way down here. But yeah, that was definitely, it wasn't obviously the highest skilled game, but it was an entertaining game, and that's what matters. You want an entertaining game. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy that video. I'm Green Zero. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll catch you all in the next VOD.